very it's life changing. You know, the information in that course is just profound. Um, and for those that don't know me, I am a cosmic ambassador to the Earth, representing an alliance of guardian races. One of many ambassadors who is here in human form to help restore the Earth back into the galactic community. And so, yeah, I'm loving my journey, my mission.
You're amazing. So when I was trying to summarize what we wanted to talk about, I had to like give it a title. Now, I'm not sure if this is still going to be the title when Mary puts this up, but it's sort of like what you're doing with, you have two things. You got the cosmic or the cosmic origin part of it. And then you've got like this mission to Earth, and you know, the soldiers, the super soldiers, all of the things that you talk about. So it's like almost like two pieces. So it's like there's a mission, you know, from the source about, you know, getting things in order here on Earth so that we can get to where we're supposed to be going. And it's very, very detailed in your book, which is an amazing book. It triggered me. I'm lucky I got into your July course. It's starting, I think, this coming Saturday. So I'm very excited about that. And going through your book, you know, you said something on your Instagram about getting activated, and it really is. It's been very effective as far, and I haven't even gotten into the course yet. So blasting away. So it's like the Light Warrior's mission to save the Earth, but also our cosmic history, like in 10 words or less. That's what you did. You put it into one book. So, but there's nobility involved in it too. You know, the angelic races and, you know, the enemy and so many of the movies, all of the movies, the superhero movies, the Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, many, many, many of them, and the music that goes with them. It's very interesting how, so it's the truth about our noble intergalactic heritage and the new golden age of humanity, really, because that's the whole point. That's why whoever's here suffering with, you know, light worker syndrome or whatever it is, there's a reason, and we have a mission. And what Mary and I wanted to try to do with Ismael is to bring his book to that point where, you know, now you talk about a whole new universe starting, like the 13th universe, right? We're in the 12th right now, the universe of compassion, and all of it's coming to a head. And what happens on planet Earth, and, you know, it's a very protected, important hub. It's the place, the 12 strands of DNA, all of it, just like all comes to a head right now, right here. So there are things going on in our country right now, the United States, all over the world. And a certain personality came back, the 17th letter. And so, you know, we wanted to just sort of bring that in as part of the Knights of the Round Table, the King Arthur Camelot whole story. Ties into what's happening, I believe, here on Earth right now, like the resurgence of that lineage. Which always goes back to Sirius and Lyra, but also the Atlantean civilization is rising again through that. I mean, that was a part. So like in Earth history, we had Atlantis, then we had a whole bunch of other stuff. You talked about, you know, that time period and the Renaissance, and then the 4 industrial revolutions. And so, you know, we're at the precipice of a whole new beginning, but we have to clear away all the other stuff first. And we have to do that on a personal level. And we have to do it on a grander level, get ready to move forward. So can you tell us, you know, so that people that are kind of having some disagreements in the, you know, the community, the truth community, try to want to get everybody on the same page so that we're more powerful moving forward and we're all in agreement. You know, some people are saying it's true, it's not true, it's this, it's that, and getting kind of into the weeds when we should be looking at the bigger picture. So could you maybe tell us a little bit about your feelings about that and how it relates to the work that you're doing?
Sure. Well, you know, I've always felt like something greater than myself was guiding me to access the information, to do the investigation in order to confirm the downloads that I was getting. So I'm very confident in the fact that, you know, we are living in the best times ever. This is an unprecedented moment to be on the Earth. Due to many reasons. The first reason is that our genetics, our DNA is becoming upgraded. You know, for the first time in human history, we're going to be shifting these bodies. We're not going to even die. These bodies are just going to be transformed into new forms. So that's why I believe that we are in the last incarnation. And these are the bodies that are going to integrate, spirit with matter. As I talked about in my book, it's a spiralization of matter, or the integration of higher dimensions with lower dimensions, bringing forth heaven on earth. Also, I am very well confident that these changes are happening now because, we don't really have much time left. The earth only has a few years. If we continue going in the same direction that we have been, we're not going to make it. There's not enough resources. The planet as an ecosystem is dying out. So we do need some sort of transformation, divine intervention to take place, because otherwise, we wouldn't make it. So that's why I believe that, the transformation is coming, the shift is coming into the new earth. And I also believe that we are not only receiving help from the galactics, but from every being out there in the cosmos beyond the galaxy. Because Earth is the most important planet. It is the grand cosmic library. It is a living cosmic library. And from what I understand is that the Earth is going to be at the center of the multiverse upon the ascension. It's going to be like the new headquarter world, where, from this planet, we're going to be issuing new programs of creation with new universes to come. And not to mention, the seed of the Earth will be repopulating most of the universe and other universes as well. So I'm very confident that the changes are here, despite of the fact that there's many people out there who are saying that it's not going to happen anytime soon, that there is no solar flash. Those are just people that are trying to distort the truth. They're agents of misinformation, because of the fact that, this is the time of all prophecies coming into convergence. Every single tradition talked about about the seventh golden age, the age of Aquarius, the millennium, different terminologies to describe the type of a world that we're all going to be entering pretty soon. And I believe that time is now. The time is now. We have the support of heaven, as above, so below. So heaven is soon to materialize on this earth plane for everyone to experience and see.
That's very true, you guys. I told him before we came on, Archangel Michael is like literally with him. You guys have no idea. Like literally, he follows him everywhere. So they're so giddy. I told them they're going to have to take numbers if they want to come through. They are so excited. One question they have: how does the angelic realm fit into your theory of the cosmos?
Well, the angelic realms are the intelligences in the higher dimensions. So any intelligence beyond the fifth dimension are considered angelic because they don't operate with carbon-based DNA. They use crystalline-based DNA.
Yes.
That allows them to be immortal. It allows them to also become be multidimensional, which is where we're heading because we're part of the angelic kingdom.
I know. Yes. Yes.
And we're actually the masterpiece of the angelic, the completion. I'm sorry, the completion. The grand masterpiece of all creation. So in a way, we are going to surpass all the beings that have existed prior to us.
Yeah. Okay, great. I'm sorry. They're like a stadium in my head. I apologize. It's like their Super Bowl. All right.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No, they're very excited. They just wanted to know how they fit in.
Yeah, they fit in because, they're part of our soul tribe. They're part of our oversoul monad. In a way, the angelics are extensions of ourselves. They're us in different versions of reality. That's why I always believe that we are, not only are we source and embodiment, but we also represent the different ascended beings that are watching over us, the angelics, the archangelics. In a way, they're us in these different dimensions. We're extensions of them.
Yes.
It's a family.
They're family, and you have no idea how close some of them really are. So that's amazing.
So, go ahead, Mary. I don't want to interrupt. And either way.
No, it's okay. They're just like, they're listening. Go ahead.
So, we wanted to be encouraging to the people out there. Our motivation. We don't have she doesn't have a big channel. She and I are deep friends, and recently, and we've been through some interesting training situations, regarding Atlantis and crystals and the liquid crystal oracle. And we've just really been, learning a lot in the last few months. And the higher, all right. So the structure of the universe, you did put out a 4-minute, thank goodness you did, on your Instagram, where you summarized the hierarchy, the cosmic hierarchy. So now that we addressed the angelic, how they fit in, because they're us, it's like, it's all of us.
Yes.
From source, maybe you'd like to summarize that breakdown, bring it all from source down to earth, like you do in your way.
Okay, so prime creator source is the universal architect. It is where everyone comes from. It is a focal point of eternity. It is pure energy, vibrating at its highest frequency. So from what I understand is the celestial hierarchy is really just prime creator source dividing itself into different aspects. So first it divides itself into 7, and that's what gave us the 7 master spirits, each one overseeing one of the 7 super universes. So each master spirit is endowed with the same attributes and qualities of prime creator source. So in a way, each master spirit is also, in a sense, prime creator source on 7 distinct levels of reality. And then in turn, so that creates what is known as the order of eternal of days. I'm sorry, no, source is the order of eternal of days because it's eternity. And then when it divided into 7 aspects, that became the order of the ancient of days. So collectively, they are known as the order of gold. That's the order of gold, the highest level of celestial administration. Now, as we go further down from the order of the eternal of days and the ancient of days, then we get into like the order of the recent of days, and that has a lot to do with the Emerald Covenant. So now so it starts off with the gold order, and then it goes into the order of the Emerald Covenant, and then it goes into the order of the silver order, and then finally we have the amethyst order. And those are the different divine orders that are administrations that actually oversee the development of the higher regions or the higher dimensions. And then underneath those orders, we have lesser orders. We have the order of Melchizedek, which is an order of the creator sons that are overseeing each local universes. And then within each local universes, we have smaller orders, So in the sense, it's like every celestial administration is an extension of the one prime creator source, but they're all operating in unison. They're all operating as one, cosmic intelligence. Even though there are different levels and different positions and functionaries, like different, angelic realms and stuff, they're all working together as one. So as we go lower into the galaxies, then we have the order of what is called the Council of 9 and the Council of 12. And those are the high councils that oversee the galactic commands. So in the case of our galaxy, the high command is stationed in Sirius. Sirius is where the office of the Christ, representing the higher orders, existing in our galaxy. And that's where the light was anchored first in our galaxy. From Lyra Sirius, which are one and the same in a way, they were able to spread that light to the rest of the galaxy. And so the different councils that operate in our galaxy are all under the Syrian High Council. And then in turn, the Syrian High Council is our galactic representative of the Order of Melchizedek, which is an order that exists on where they oversee different universes.
Yeah.
And then above them, then you have the Order of the Ancient of Days, the Emerald Order,
yes.
And of course the Eternal of Days, which is the Order of Gold.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. That's
wonderful.
I couldn't tie it all together.
You added the silver when we talked about the gold, the order of the gold, the top, and then emerald,
and then
the order of the emerald, right? And then silver, which I hadn't heard before, and then amethyst under that. So there were 4.
Oh, there's actually a 5th one.
There is a 5th one.
In our galaxy, the order that protects the system that we are a part of, because our solar system is part of a cluster of stars with 52 stars, 52 solar systems, known as the Pleiades. So the order of that is known as the Order of the Ruby. So Alcyone is at the head of the Order of the Ruby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They're saying that. They're like, there's 5. I'm like, all right, relax.
Oh boy. So now that you're on color, all right, because it's so important. So Orvington, 7th universe, super universe, right? It breaks down into 12 universes. Right? So then 1 through 12, each of them has, I didn't write it, but I did. I studied it, but it's gone again. We know that the Christ, Jesus the Christ, is it the first? And it was the silver?
He was given the first universe.
All right, the first universe. Okay. Would you just run through the structure of that 1 through 12, the personality or the title of the universe, and then the ray, the color ray it's associated with?
Sure. Let me see. So the first universe was attributed to Jesus. It's known as the Great Silver Sun. And the ray that was attributed to him was known as the Atrium ray, which laid the foundation of all universes. And that is the energy of unconditional love. So that is like at the foundation of all creations.
Yeah, they're saying that's like the spark that you read about in the Bible. Like he breathed in a spark of life into you. That's what that is. All right.
1 second. Let me just get my book really quick.
No problem.
Because I know that some of these rays I haven't yet memorized. 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't mean to stump anybody.
This is his book, just to let you know. It's very well used on my end. So
Me too. I pulled out about 10 other books while I was reading it, plus some artwork.
It happens.
Wow.
It happens.
Yeah, it's very inspiring and activating.
It is. They're like freaking giddy, you guys. Seriously, it's like their Super Bowl. I wish I had sound in my head.
Oh, confuse everybody. So we're going to go through just because it's easier for us to grasp.
Yes.
Right.
The 12 units, so we all understand where we come from, so
Yep.
that we know that we're being guided. Yeah.
Yep.
Finally, and not to worry. Put it all into positivity. That's really the point.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me start from the beginning.
Yep.
Okay.
So this was information that was restored to the earth by Michael the Archangel, or also
Yes.
known as the 12th solar adept that oversees the 12th creation in which we're a part of.
Yep.
So according to this cosmology, our Earth exists in the 12 major universe, extending from the central core universe known as the universe of the Godhead, where there was no beginning or end. The universe of the Godhead, it is an eternal existence like the grand central universe without beginning or end. It is the body of our celestial parents. The first universe extends outward from the central core, known as the universe of beauty, and it's attributed to one of the first of the 5 cosmic lords, and the first solar adept, the firstborn of heaven, our eldest brother, and the greatest of the sons of God, Lord Jesus. As the firstborn of heaven, everything comes from his ray essence. He is the adept and holder of the first cosmic ray known as the Atrium ray of unconditional love and beauty. It is this cosmic ray that permeates and holds all the other cosmic rays by virtue of unconditional love and purpose. It is also the most powerful ray in existence, for it is the first ray to extend from the core as the essence of all unconditional love. And then in this universe, only planets of exquisite beauty exist. There is only one solar system, and it is relatively a small universe with only a few hundred inhabited worlds. By virtue of being the adept of the first cosmic ray, Jesus is the Lord of the first solar plane in each succeeding universe. He is also known as the oldest brother and king of all celestial beings. And then the second universe, extended from the God source, surrounded the central core, became known as the universe of women. The overseer and adept of this universe is known as Maria, the second born of heaven, and that is why this universe was attributed to women only. Maria is also known as God's eternal companion, and it is the focal point of power for the sacred divine feminine, and it's governed by the second cosmic ray known as Sophia, which also is symbolized for wisdom.
Yes.
And in this universe, only the love side or feminine aspect of God exists. In the Keys of Enoch, it is known as the Shekinah universe. Okay, so let's move on to the third universe.
Yep.
The third universe is known as the universe of men, and that is the universe of intellectual pursuits, for only the masculine aspect of God exists there. The universe, this overseer and ruler of this universe is known as Lord Samana, who later became our historical Lucifer.
It's Archangel Gabriel now, though, right?
Well, he was replaced by Gabriel, yes.
Yeah. I just want to get that there. We know about Samana. Woo!
Yeah.
Boy, do we know about him.
Okay, so according to the Genetian script, okay, so he's the leader of the third universe of men.
Yes.
And, the fourth universe is where both the feminine love aspect of God and the intellectual aspect of God come together, and that is the birth of all democracy.
Yes.
By the way, yeah, it is the balance between the intellectual and love aspect of God.
Correct. Yep.
And it's really, that's really at the root of all balances, they believe. It all started in the fourth creation.
Yes.
Now, the fifth universe is known as the Great Silent Universe, and it is governed by the fifth cosmic ray. There were no sounds, only thoughts, and everything was conducted by the power of pure thinking. So in this universe, it's known as the Great Silent Universe. And the inhabitants of this universe, they manifest just by pure thoughts. That's how they're able to create.
Yeah, it's telepathy, right?
Telepathy, yes.
Yep.
The next universe is known as the universe of the little people. In this universe, we had fairies, gnomes, salamanders, and nature spirits.
Yep.
And that's where they had their origin, and they are governed by the sixth cosmic ray. And then the seventh universe, known as the universe of mathematical science, was given solely to the pursuit of all universal mathematics as to why math is a universal language across the entire cosmos. And that is governed by the seventh cosmic ray. Then comes the eighth creation, or the eighth universe, known as the Great Laboratory of God. It was in this universe that all the cosmic rays were put into experimentation. It was also recorded that Jesus was visited that universe due to the tremendous amount of cosmic experimentation or cosmic ray experimentation that was being conducted there. And so he was there to kind of like, soothe the people of that universe and be there as a person to just calm them down and
kind of like their parent. They're telling me it's kind of like the parent.
Like the parent.
Yeah.
So the next universe was known as
9.
The ninth, yeah. The ninth universe. One second. Let me see. The ninth universe. Okay, so no, we skipped the seventh universe, did we?
Yeah.
That was math and science,
No,
right?
that was math.
Did it. And then you went to laboratory, which was 8.
So after the creation of the eighth universe, hold on one second. So yeah, the eighth universe became the great laboratory of God, and then we had the ninth universe, which was devoted to the worship of the creation. This universe was governed by the ninth cosmic ray, and then we have the 10th universe that is known as the universe of theology, where everyone becomes an ardent student of the God subject, and is governed by the 10th cosmic ray. So after the universe of theology then we have the 11th universe, known as the universe of mechanics and technology. And that's, by the way, that's where the ancient AI was developed.
Yes. Yep.
That has, been a cosmic plague for billions of years.
For millions and millions and millions.
Okay, so and then of course you have finally the 12th universe, which is governed by Lord Michael, or Michael the Archangel, and that's known as the universe of compassion.
Yep.
Okay.
So those are the 12 universes, major creations, yeah.
Correct.
And so then we get into the Syrian, Lyran, the galactic structure, which you summarized. And I'm now to bring it to Earth. Okay. And so there were many civilizations before we get to Atlantis. A lot of people know about Atlantis. Some don't, but that's a good starting point to move.
Yeah, almost everybody knows about Atlantis. That's a good starting point.
And
the
perspective in talking about the entire cosmos and then getting it down into our own our bunch of our super universe, and then all the 12 universes he just summarized. It all comes into now in this Earth, and we're going to evolve forward. And the golden age, the new golden age of Earth, and the 5th dimension and beyond, and whatever that's going to be. And so there's a big push in our world right now. In the last chapter of your book, you talked about the New Republic. Let me get my book.
About the New World structure?
Yes, the New World structure.
So maybe you'd like to bring that, summarize what that is. It's easier than what I just made you do. I didn't mean to make you
Sure. Well, it's a closer look at the New World structure. Okay, so basically, we will no longer be divided, with 300 countries.
Right.
We're going to be part of what is known as 22 federated regions, and it's going to be known as the Government of the Worlds and the Commonwealth of Nations. The information was revealed by the one who heads the office of the planetary Christ, known as Lord Maitreya, acting under the head of the current planetary spiritual hierarchy, Lord Sanat Kumara. Lord Maitreya has already signed the convergence of the United Nations into the new Commonwealth of Nations and the federated regions that will align with the Galactic Federation. And that is the reason why the Whiteheads and the Alliance are having the upper hand, because of what's happening from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So do you want me to read off the 22 federated regions and the countries that are associated with it, or no?
Yeah, go ahead, because people don't know that yet.
Because just before you do that, because I wound up during the time I was reading your book, I ordered the Constitution of the United States and all the Declaration of Independence, Article of Confederation, the Bill of Rights, and all the amendments, just to get my head around what we're supposed to have right now. It's supposed to be working, and then, moving forward into what you're putting together. So
correct, but it is going to change a little bit. Just
change.
So you guys know, and there's probably going to be 13. They want me to let you know that.
13 councils.
Yeah.
Well, there is a council of 13.
All right. Okay. I'm like, they're like, bring it up. I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay, so
go ahead.
So the Russian Federation will be in Russia region, and it will include St. Petersburg and all present provinces, regions, and sea territories. The old Asian Federation will include China, Mongolia, South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, including a small portion of Russian territory, the Uyghur land, and Inner Mongolia, Ningxi, Hu, and I can't even pronounce that, Guangxi, Suang, whatever that is.
I gotta get
Right?
it in front of me. Go ahead.
And the Vedic Federation will include India, Sri Lanka, the Maldives, the Bangladesh. A decision about the southwest and southeast frontier will be made after further analysis on the ground. Okay, the Bohemian Federation will include Czech Republic, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Slovakia, Belarusia,
Yep.
Austria, Hungary, Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Albania, Yugoslavia, Kosovo, Macedonia, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, Liechtenstein, and Moldova.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the Viracocha Federation will consist of Peru, Ecuador, Brazil, and Bolivia. The White Elephant Federation will include Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Cambodia, and Laos. The Eastern Island Federation will include Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay. The Quetzalcoatl Federation, it will consist of Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, Cuba, Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras, Costa Rica, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, Bahamas, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, St. Kitts Nevis, Antigua, and Barbuda, St. Vincent, Barbados, Trinidad, Tobago, Puerto Rico, Guadeloupe, Martinique, Netherlands, and Tunis, Grand Canyon, French. I didn't even know these countries existed.
Right. I'm like, you got like every country.
Yeah.
French Guiana, Margarita, St. Lucia, Grenada, and the Virgin Islands.
Yep.
Okay. The
Abyssinian.
Thank you, Federation.
Got it.
I had no idea how to say that. Thank you.
Correct you.
I'm like,
You
holy
channeled this stuff.
to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, some of these are tongue twisters, right?
Amazing.
Yeah. And that's what they give me all the time. And I'm like, really? You're like, really?
Okay, so that federation will consist of Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, and Seychelles, Djibouti, Malawi, Burundi, Rwanda, the island of Zanzibar, Pemba, and Mafia, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Let's say Malta, perhaps. Okay. The Reflective Federation includes Antarctica islands and sea territories.
Does that include the lands beyond? They want to know.
The lands beyond are inner Earth.
Yeah, but are they going to be included in Antarctica, or are they going to go with their countries?
That I'm not sure.
Okay.
I will ask.
You're asking. Sorry.
It's okay. The Himalayan Federation will include Tibet, Kashmir, Nepal, Bhutan, and historic Sikkim. And then the Oceanic Federation will include the Aboriginal Nation of Australia, New Zealand, Indonesia, Brunei, Borneo, the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, and Iranian Yaha, Fiji, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Kiribati, Nauru, and New Caledonia, Tuvalu, Mariana is Timor, Marshallese, Wallis, Bermuda, Samoa, Polynesia, Micronesia, Palia, Nia, and Pirkei. I didn't even know these little countries existed.
Holy crap! Yeah, you got like everything. They're laughing, but they're cheering you on. They're like, you're doing so good with saying the names.
And
Like,
then,
all right, you guys, he's trying.
Wait, we didn't know we were doing this, okay? Sorry.
the Peacock Throne Federation will include Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkey, I guess Turkey,
Yeah,
and
Turkey.
Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan,
Yep.
Tajikistan, Iran, and Azerbaijan.
That's good.
The Atlantean Federation will consist of Madagascar, South Africa, Switzerland,
Swaziland.
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 Oh,
Botswana.
Swaziland. Yeah, that's in Africa. You're right.
Yeah.
Botswana, Namibia, Mozambique,
Mozambique, yes.
Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angola, Mauritius, Reunion Island, and Comoros.
hmm
The Babylonian Federation will include Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Cyprus, Georgia, Armenia, and Kuwait. The Freedom Federation will include Cape Verde, Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, Burkina Faso, Benin, Nigeria, and Cameroon. The European Federation will include France, Portugal, Spain, Monaco, Italy, including the Vatican and San Marino, the islands of all the lands, including the Isle of Man, Jersey and Guernsey, Malta, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Germany, Holland, Belgium, England, Ireland, Iceland, Scotland, Wales, Norway, Sweden, Andorra, and Gibraltar. The El Costo Federation will include Morocco, Algeria, Mauritania, Niger, Mali, Tunisia, and the Canary Islands. The Jerusalem Federation will include Jerusalem and other specific interconnected locations. The Holy Federation will include Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Outer Jordan, and Palestine. And then there's two more federations. The Genihis Federation will include Egypt, Sudan, Libya, Chad, Uganda, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Sao Tome and Principe, Gabon, Republic of Congo, and Equatorial Guinea.
Mhm.
And then the last federation is called the Jabakis Federation, which will include Canada and the islands,
Yep.
the US of A, Mexico, Alaska, and Greenland.
Oh boy.
You got like everything.
Those are the 22 federated regions
So,
Yeah.
of the New World structure that's coming.
Yeah.
yeah. So, Mary, do we want to talk about so this Arthur, the King Arthur Camelot thing kept coming up, especially powerful over the last, let's say, 24 hours.
Yeah, that's all they keep talking about. They want to
had
talk
been
about
doing-
Camelot.
I went through I don't know if you've ever heard of this Lisa Renee, very well known. She's amazing. She put together a site called Energetic Synthesis, and she defines herself as an ascension scientist, and she has received this information from. She's an ET contactee, and she's been at it for about 20 some odd years now. So it's a very scholarly site, very well researched and an amazing site. But she had me go in there, or not her, but my guidance had me go tear apart all of her, the lineages coming from Syria, the royal lineages, like we talked about. The lions, the Lion's Gate is coming already. Things are starting to get activated this year. Every year, there's some kind of big, lots of people get downloads during this time.
You do know that you're the lion, right, for this year, Ismael? That's what they're telling me. I'm like,
the whole world right now.
yeah.
I didn't know that, but thank you. I think
No,
that's-
Yeah, they're like, you can handle it. I'm like, all right, I'll tell them.
People that have never been triggered before are going to be triggered now.
Oh, you have no idea. No
You're
idea.
doing your job. You're amazing at it. Yeah. So, but the lion tribe, and something about the dragons. There are good dragons, not bad dragons, but the solar dragons, the 13th dragon, and that the amethyst order. there was the Crystal Cathedral. There was some sort of a wedding that took place in December of this past year. The divine feminine with the divine masculine, and it was a marker for how moving forward. Now that a lot of the dark forces have been cleared from the planet, and now it's just a sort of mop up situation before we're able to put the structure in place that you outlined, right? The new structure, the new egalitarian, homogenous, more new Earth open society that we're going to be having. So, Mary, what do you want them to, do they have a question? Because I don't know what they want to talk about Camelot, King Arthur.
No, I know, but we can't talk about what we don't know because they only tell me so much.
Okay.
So we're good.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, they're just beyond giddy. They love you so much for what you're doing. We all have to remember the hugely spiritual aspect to all of this. It's that kind of WAR. You guys know I can't say it because we're on YouTube. This is kind of his book here. Seriously, go and read it. You guys need to know this stuff. They need to know it.
So before we came on overnight, I asked for what can we give to the collective who's watching this today? What's the most important part? You know, what can they do on their own level with themselves right now, right? And I got 5 cards, and I know Ismael, you're not a tarot reader. We're sort of, they're tools. It's just tools. It helps us. It helps me digest, the communication. You have a different way of doing it. Mary gets like live, direct communication that.
I really do. And then they make me fly through the cards, and I'm like, all right, I have to stop and explain what I mean to people because it's hard,
So, but this is for the collective. This is the first card. It's deep cellular healing. And Mary.
Yes.
Summarize, it's going within.
We're all going within. People should be meditating. I think you're kind of the same, Ishmael. I'm sorry. I just resonate with you on this. I think we live at our 0 point. Am I right in saying that?
Sure.
A lot of people don't know how to get there. You guys start meditating. There are so many videos that teach you how to do it, but basically it's where you're most at peace. And it's a fantastic way to live, you guys. You're like here in the now. It's great. It's great.
Anchoring into that is very important. That's why we're human.
Yep.
That gift. Because the veil is lifting.
Oh my God, yes.
Be prepared. And I mean, it's lifting now, but we need to be ready to receive the information and to hold steady, not to rock the boat, to keep the boat steady so that as many people as possible are able to come along and participate in the new earth. So there's a mission here.
There is, but they're again applauding you, Ishmael, because apparently you've been on stations telling people to be positive.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Yay.
We want to reinforce that.
We got to push the collective to the positive to keep it there. Hold the light. Like I always say, we got to hold that light grid. Hold it.
Stay positive because that's our power. This is the next card. Loosen your grip. Don't think that you can control everything. Don't go to the addictions or the fear. Don't, try to do the best to clear your own energy fields, and so that you can radiate positivity to the people around you, even if they don't agree. Don't get into those conversations. Just be as nice, loving, positive as possible, because that'll raise us to where we need to go. So let go of all that.
Yeah, like I say, they've been telling me, this, Melissa. There's no more waking people up right now. It's going to be wakey wakey time. Like they're going to just shake the bed, wakey wakey. There's no way of doing it easy. Correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And it's going to be harder for people if they aren't doing the work. And being empowered, right? You have to do that work no matter what. And then learn how to balance, because once you get to that 0 point, then you know how to create your own new reality. And this is like the last card in the deck. It says, your life is a canvas. So we're all the people we've been waiting for. We've heard it before. We are who we've been waiting for, except we have to learn, like Ishmael has given us the entire, he's pulled it all together for us to.
It's like a big blueprint. They're showing me it's like a big blueprint for the new way of doing things, which is fantastic.
But understanding that we are overlit by so many tribes of angels and divine guidance, and it's all there, and not to doubt and not to live in fear. There's no reason for that. We need to do this, make it look beautiful. make our new beautiful world if we can. Imagine it, dream it into existence. And then, right, Liz Star Brothers, we are entirely supported.
Yep.
Have faith. Have faith.
Yes, always have faith. Everything's going to be just fine. I'm super excited.
Thank you so much, Ismael. Anything else? Last comments?
Just know that we won the war, you know, that the light is victorious, that we have nothing to worry about. We have the entire support of the host of heaven from every level of reality. And yeah, you know, this is a time to celebrate. Our great cosmic reunion is ahead of us.
Yes.
And as I speak, you know, the entire, our solar system is filled with ships and motherships from all over the universe who are here waiting to celebrate with us. So.
Yeah, I've been seeing some of them when I sit outside. I'll just look up, which is kind of, it's not that strange in New York, but you know, you just look up and you kind of see them and it's quite nice. And I've been calling them in.
Nice, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one thing that they like us to do is to invite them in. To,
yes.
You know, communicate some sort of to establish a form of communication with them. When we do the ships, you know, they're there because they're here to protect us. So.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. And you guys, when he says that we're protected, you have no idea. I say this to Melissa all the time because there's a little one that always comes through for me and her. You have an army of angels like you wouldn't believe that are guarding us all. It's amazing.
That cosmic background is very appropriate.
Yes, I love it.
Cosmic ambassador.
Yeah, this is what they told me for me to put behind me.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. Really perfect.
Yeah, exactly. It's in alignment with the message.
Yes. No, that is. It's perfect.
Excellent.
You do sit at the table with everybody, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Up there, yes, I do.
All right.
I'm actually part of the Council of 13.
Yes, thank you. All right, that's why they keep repeating 13 to me. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah, 13. All kinds of 13s.
Yes.
313.
It's so special. This is amazing, you guys. You have no idea what's about to happen. I know I say that all the time on my channel, but it's going to be more than they could ever even imagine. And like, I remember volunteering to be here. I remember jumping into here from above.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Not
yeah.
Everybody has those memories.
Yeah. And then I'm like, why? now I'm like, what? Because I've done this my whole life, kind of like you. But I was very fortunate that my mom did too. So she always told me what I could say and what not to say so people didn't think you're crazy. So now's our time to shine.
Yes, this is a time to not hold back.
Right.
We have to just express ourselves at full force.
Yep.
Be ourselves.
Exactly.
Yep.
Always be authentic.
Authenticity.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
You want me to be or not? No beers. Okay. So thank you so much, Ismael. We're honored, and hopefully, I don't know. Maybe we'll try again. If there's a reason, we'll be in touch.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great day.
You do the same.
Thanks.
Chẳng thể quên khi cơn mưa đêm lại về. Em đã quên lời thề và ta như đông chìm sâu. Không còn mới em anh nhận màu. Em chỉ cần mơ đâu em bay. Chỉ còn là những cơn mưa vô giá. Cho bên mưa em không mơ anh. Anh một đêm mơ. Chỉ cần bên em không được cơn nhớ. Và chỉ có em không muốn nhớ. Và người ta bên nhau nhưng ngã tớ. Muốn nhớ về say em chỉ có mấy em ở đây. Và anh như muốn chết đi nhưng không muốn em mơ mày. Tình yêu làm cho ta đau đầu. Không em như nằm mơ mộng. Anh như đeo mong cầu. Và mưa bên em ngủ sầu. Chào các bạn mai mà mơ. Chỉ có bên em nhưng đừng có mơ. Mà đang dài em muốn bên ai. Anh không mong gì hơn. Chỉ mong em sẽ ở đây ôm anh thật gần. Anh chỉ mong đôi ta được có nhau. Mà đừng em đâu anh có em. Một đêm bên anh có em. Ta sẽ trao nhau môi hôn thật sâu. Ôm anh.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror. So foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me. And honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything. So I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great. But I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. You won't die if you try. You just might get a little